Lesson number 9. We got the lesson number 9 here. English to Swahili. We want you guys to subscribe. First, we want you to subscribe and just, basic knowledge. Pronounce the way you see it. All right? The way you see it, pronounce it. So, as you know, English will be speaking in the East Congo, or the east of Africa, but people move in the west too, so they be speaking some part in the west too. People moving around, so it's been speaking pretty much a lot of different places as well. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about the past, right? So this is we have the subject of today is about past and the future, but we're going to stick with the past, and the next class is going to be about the future. So we already got the present, and now we get to the past. All right, so let's go. I was, and now in Swahili, nili. All right, nili. So here we're going to put like I refused in the past, and then nilikatala. All right, so here as well, so that's another way to say it as well. I was, you can say also nilikuwa. All right, nilikuwa, it's like nilikuwa, it's like I was, nilikuwa. All right, so for example, you can say here, I was refused. Yeah, and then you would say nilikuwa kukatala. All right, nilikuwa kukatala. So I was, it was nili. You can put it here like nili here, and then mix with the katala, that give you refuse with ed. All right, and then over here you will say I was refused, that you be nilikuwa kukatala. To refuse mean kukatala. All right, so we got example, a little bit example for the future. So this is going to be a next lesson. So here's seriously, I was nilikuwa. So this is we already talked about that, and then now we can in the future here we are talking I will, nita. All right, on the future. So here you be like I would refuse, nita katala. All right, so we are talking about that in the next lesson. I will, nita. Here also you can say nitakuwa kukatala. All right, I will refuse, nitakuwa kukatala. So we're going to talk about the future next. So today we're going to stick with the past. All right, for example, we have here, I was waiting for you this morning. All right, what would he say? Nilikuongea asubuhi ya leo. Nilikuongea asubuhi ya leo. One more time. Nilikuongea asubuhi ya leo. Nilikuongea asubuhi ya leo. You gotta play over and over, repeat over and over, you get that. So another way to say this is as well, I was waiting for you this morning. I was waiting for him this morning. So here you say, nilikuwa na kuongea yeye usubuhi ya leo. See, that's why it depends. Some Swahili from different place, different part of it. So we're trying to give you the simple one. So this can be Swahili from Kenya, Swahili from Tanzania, Swahili from Congo. So I'm trying to keep you on that, and the mix of both. Nilikuwa na ngwea yeye usubuhi ya leo. nilikuwa na mwongea yeye asubuhi ya leo. Nilikuwa na kuongea yeye asubuhi ya leo. Alright? So, let's move on. So, today is like a past. I need to know about the past today. Today is basically, we'll talk about the past. Alright? I was still. Nearly. You can say also nearly. Nali. Also. Mimi nali. Alright? You can hear. Mi nali. Alright? Also. Nalikuwa. Still I was. So let's put an example here. I was looking for. Alright? Nalikuwa kutafuta. Alright? Nalikuwa kutafuta. I was looking for. So another way you say here, I look for in the past. Alright? I looked for. Nili tafuta. Alright? See, you got the nili, you attach with the verb kutafuta, you just put it tafuta, you attach with that give you with the ed. Alright? So if you say, I was looking for, and you would talk about nalikuwa kutafuta. So, alright? So if you use the ed here, I looked in the past, you're just gonna attach nili with the verb kutafuta, but if you don't put the ku here, you just put the tafuta. If you put the kutafuta, that make like you particular person, you decided to a person. You can say nili. If you say kutafuta, meaning that you pointed out to somebody. I was looking for, right, to a person. Okay, here you were ulikuwa. All right. So we got here. You were watching. For example, you were watching. Ulikuwa kuangalia. Kuangalia. Some part of the we pronounce different. Ulikuwa kuangalia. Some places say kuangalia, but you write this way. Ulikuwa kuangalia. Just watching. Alright? So in the ed, you watched in the past. Ed here, you attach uli here na kuangalia. Alright? So that make uli kuangalia. Some places you say kuangalia, but you will spell it this way. Different Swahili. Uli kuangalia. Alright? So let's move on. And we are here. So he, she was. Alright? Alikuwa. Alright? So let's put it here in the verb. She was talking to. Alright? Alikuwa kusumuzana. Alright? Alikuwa kusumuzana. Some places you can say some in other places in Swahili, different places. Alikuwa kusumulia na. Alright? Some places. So he or she is speaking to. Alright? So you say Ali here na zumuza na. Alright? That's a Ali sumuza na. Alright? Was talking to or she was talking to. Alright, let's go here. We were Tuli or tulikuwa. We talk about Tuli here or tulikuwa. This is the past. So let's put it here. We were coming on. Tulikuwa kukuja. All right, we're coming on. Tulikuwa kukuja. Kukuya. See, here you can say ya. In some places in the different Swahili, that's what I like to. Tulikuwa kukuya. But you gotta spell it this way. Here say, we came. Alright? Tulikuya. Alright? Tulikuya. That's we. Alright? So here, you were. So some places, so you were, it's like ulikuwa, but I like this is a two people plural. I like to put it buli or balikuwa. Bulikuwa. But that's another part of Swahili. That's what I know. Bulikuwa. There's some places they just ulikuwa. The ulikuwa to me is like one person. Yeah, so here bulikuwa is like most people. That's why I like to do this Swahili. Alright? You were coming. Ulikuwa kukimbia. Or you were running. You were running. Ulikuwa kukimbia. And then you can also say bulikuwa kukimbia. Alright? Bulikuwa kukimbia. That means like 2 or 3 people or more people. Alright? Bulikuwa kukimbia. That's the type of Swahili that I know the area, so we use that. So here you ran in the past, but it's in the plural, a bunch of people. Here you say uli kukimbia. Yeah, uli and attached with that kukimbia. But I would prefer buli kukimbia. No, I prefer here buli kukimbia. Buli kukimbia. Yeah, or you can just say buli kimbia. Alright, that's more people, like more than two people, 2 or more. Buli kimbia. You ran in the past and the more people. Alright, so we have here. There were balikuwa. Alright, they were going. Balikwende. Balikwende. See, balikwende. Here you say they went. See, balikwende together. Alright? Here you say balikuwa kwende. They were going. Balikuwa kwende. But here you just say they went. They went balikwende. So we're finished with that. And then we got some phrases here. I forgot all my stuff. Nilisahabu bitu yangu yote. Alright? Nilisahabu bitu yangu yote. I forgot all my stuff. There's a lot of ways to say that. I forgot all my stuff. You can also say nilisahau vitu yangu yote. Different part of Swahili. This is a part. Alright? This different part of area. Kenya can be Tanzania. It can be any other places. Nilisahau vitu yangu yote. But here, I looked for him. Alright? You can say I looked for him. You can say mimi nalitafuta yeye. Mimi nalitafuta yeye. So another way, we use the yeye here. I mean him here. Mimi nali. Still, it's still I was. So it's still in the past. Nalitafuta yeye. Alright? So we got word to bid here. Word to bid here. We have him, meaning yeye. this morning mean asubuhi ya leo. All my stuff will vitu yangu yote. I prefer to say that. To mean na here. And I was waiting nilikuongeja. Nilikuongeja. So let's make a sentence to get here. I was waiting. So what does that mean? Yeah, I was waiting. Nilikongea to all my stuff this morning. Alright? I was waiting to all my stuff this morning. So here will say nilikuongea na bitu yangu asubuhi ya leo. Alright? I just use what I have here. Alright? So I just use what I have here. So we got a long day. We want you to subscribe. And then the next one, we talk about the future. Next class is talk about the future. But we want you to play over and over. Just your ear, get used to it. All right? The ears get used to this. Play over and over so your ear can get used to this.